Hello, this is Edwin from Edwin, and I'm here with a new tournament report regarding the European French qualifier for the Team League 2014, Team League Invasion. And as you guys can see, me and my team topped. In France, it's kind of unexpected that we would top, but I'll be going about the different stuff that happened, and yeah, basically the matchups and stuff. I also got a bit of goodies, which are worth quite a lot, it seems, and I'll be going on that in a different video. Also on the unboxing of my medal, because it's still in the plastic. I just got home yesterday and instantly went to bed pretty much. So yeah, so let's go on with the different stuff that happened. Well, let's go first about the trip, because I live in Holland. The trip took about 6.5 hours, which was supposed to be 4, but we had some traffic problems on the way. We basically got stuck around Paris, so yeah, that was luckily we were with more. That, I mean, if I wasn't with my team, it would be extremely boring in the car. But yeah, that pretty much was that for the trip. And we also went to a hostel, because that was actually cheaper. So let's go on with the venue of the place. It was like a campus pizza or something. Basically, we got there and we didn't know where the tournament was held, so we kept walking around, and then we found some people selling sleeves and cards, so I guess that it should be there. Then for some reason we were put into a classroom along with all the other guys that were also supposed to be playing that day. So yeah, we had to write out our deck lists. Luckily, I printed it out beforehand, so it took us like 5 minutes. But we also had a different problem. We didn't have a pen, so I had to borrow it from my friend again. So all stuff happened there. We also saw Albida Stewart, the world champion, and we talked for him for a bit, because we also met during the Continental. And that's pretty much it for the start of the game. We went with the mindset of actually losing, or maybe even 0-2 dropping, because we have been getting bad luck overall with the trip and other stuff. But yeah, it's pretty much the way we went to the tournament. But we wanted to try our best anyway. So before I start with the matchups, I'll also say that we did sell some stuff, and I think we sold a few transcores, which is nice. I mean, with Aquaman Tetradrive, it's a nice card to have, I guess. And also deciding the decks to play. Our first teammate used Gold Paladin. The second teammate also used Revenger, and I used Eradicators, Draconic Descendant, and Gauntlet Buster. I'll put the link to the deck profile somewhere around here, somewhere on the screen, or in the description below. The only difference with this is that I have 8 Great Trees now, because I was scared of getting great stuck, so I played 4 Gauntlet Buster, 4 Descendant. In the best of 3 format, I suggest running 7 Great Trees, because that's better. But yeah, here I did 8, because in the best of 1, if you get great stuck at 2, it's not that good. So yeah. Also, deciding between these two was easy, because what happened was I was playing this deck and I got great stuck and my ass kicked by my teammates. When I ever played this deck, I won. So the choice was easy which deck to play. Also, I was contemplating about switching out Rising Phoenix and stuff, but not much to say about that. I mean, in the end, I just went for sack and just kept the Rising Phoenix in, because I thought, like, maybe if I get them in the damage, or I draw one during Descendant's attack, I can't use Descendant's effect, or I can't use Gauntlet Buster effect. But in the end, it didn't either end up in the damage or in my hand at the wrong time. So yeah, it's for me it worked out in the end. So let's go on with the matches we played. The first team we played, which was it was against a French team, and my opponent was playing Genesis, and I think my team was playing against MLB, so the Gold Paladin guy was playing against MLB, and the Revenger guy was going against Tachikaze. I didn't really clearly see the matches, except for that for some reason my friend got triple Josephus off with his armor, which was very nice. And yeah, I critted my opponent several times. He couldn't make a comeback, and that's pretty much it. We basically, for some reason, all our hands were like amazingly broken and getting all triggers all over the place for some random reason. So yeah, that's basically what happened the first round. Kind of feel sad for the other team, but it was good for our self-confidence because basically we were scared of getting 0-2 drop. So yeah, it's helped us a lot. So for the second matchup, I played against Murakumo, which I did not expect to be there. My friend, the Revenger guy, played against Sanctuary Guard Dragon, and my Gold Paladin teammate played against Eradicators. Eradicators basically got the Busted Synod, I think, a foaming sword in it. I didn't really see the deck, but I heard it from him. And Sanctuary Guard Dragon won against my teammate by doing a double crit. Yeah, 3 damage. So good, guys. Amazing. But it's Vanguard, so double crit can happen. Yeah, and the Gold Paladin player won. I think he was done. Yeah, he was done earlier than me. I was playing as Murakumo, but basically what happened was I attack. Well, I didn't get that many triggers or something, but all of his damage checks were pretty much either Mandala Lord or Shiryuki, so he couldn't do much. Yeah, that's basically what happened. He couldn't guard anymore. I mean, the mechanic of the deck was pretty much gone. So yeah, I guess it's a good game. So we won that match too. And then in the third matchup, well, what I didn't say before is that they had table 1 have feature matches. That means that they have cameras sitting up there, but for some random reason only seat 3 and 2 were being filmed, so it was me and the Revenger guy. But it was really funny because we were matched up against Amida Stewart, and I was joking around that, oh my god, we will outsack us, and he actually did, because Stewart was playing Revenger, so he basically was in the first seat, so he was playing as my Gold Paladin mate. He got several heals off, and yeah, my mate couldn't come back anymore, so it's pretty much game. Then the Dote guy, my friend was at 3 damage with Revengers. He knew that if he get the breakout off, Raging 4 would kill him. So in the end, the random double crit he got somewhere basically gave him the game. And for me, I was playing against Eradicators, and yeah, the guy was new at the game, and for a guy who just started out playing, I think was very good. He made maybe one mistake, but also did make some mistakes, because getting filmed is like some stresses on you, especially if people are watching you at table 1. So what happened was that I had a full field of everything, like all power-ups, getting triggers and stuff. Then I attack, but since I didn't have critical, he could do, in the end, he couldn't guard 1 attack, so he got 6 damage heal. Yeah, getting 6 damage heal in an official match again, like always, because I'm getting so lucky, I guess. Yeah, so after that match, there was like a 1 hour break, and yeah, that took pretty long. Basically, our self-confidence went down, because the problem was that it's double elimination, so if we lost another one, we would die, so we would drop out of the tournament. So yeah, basically we got something to drink, something to eat, and we were waiting for the match to start. I think we were thinking about actually losing next match. That's what we're scared of. Then we got paired up against, I was playing against the Kaiser, Dimension Police, my Revenger teammate was playing against Angel Feathers, and my Gold Paladin mate was against Bermuda, Labrador. Yeah, what happened with me is my hand was pretty crap. I had to ride Rising Phoenix, so much for him being nice to me. But the thing was that my opponent was Great Stack, that saved me a lot. I mean, if he had Die Kaiser and he would troll me and get double Grade 3 or something, I would have died. So yeah, I was pretty much scared for that. But since he was Great Stack, it was an easy game for me. So there was nothing to say about that. It's kind of sad for him that he got Great Stack in such an important match. The Angel for the guy got nice rows off, but my teammate, I think he won like barely. Yeah, I think it was like a close match. But my Gold Paladin friend, for some reason, got triple Josephus off again. But the Bermuda, person playing Bermuda, well, had like 4 heals and several draws and stuff. So basically it evened out. It was like, it was really a long match. Like I was done because my opponent was Great Stack, and he basically got It was like going on and off all the time, like guard, heal, draw, crit. Like all both of them were getting crit triggers like crazy. But since Gormor he got triple Joseph stuff, he had a little bit of advantage in the end, so he could guard better than she could. So he won by that small advantage. So yeah, and the Avenger guy, yeah, I already told that it was a close match. So yeah, we were still stressing out because, I mean, if we got another loss, we will drop out of the tournament. So what happened? We got a bye. So it was really stupid. Like, it was like this, like, oh, okay, this team playing that team, that team, that team. And then I think they were at table 9, and I was like, no, no, we're going to lose. Like, we have to get paired against some sacking team, and we're going to die. And United Force has the bye. Oh, amazing, man. What? Oh lol, we actually got a bye, so we got into top 8 with a bye. That was really stupid. Also, the fact that we weren't the 8th place made it even more ridiculous, because then, yeah, that's pretty much like, you're not last place so for top 8, so it's really like, feels kind of strange to get to the top 8 and you're not even the last place in the top 8. You're not even 8th place, that's really strange. Yeah, well, at least we made it. So yeah, we made it into top 8, and yeah. So yeah, we had to go to another room so they could fix up some tables and stuff and put some tables together just to make it feel more like the top 8's is more like happening that moment. And yeah, since top 8 is best of 3, we yeah, we're praying for it and stuff, and best of 3 we felt kind of like this is like the first time we played, well, yeah, the second time for my teammates, but the first time we played as a team in the best of 3 format, which is very nice. It means that you in total have 9 matches, and we had 50 minutes for the whole match, which is nice. So we felt like even if it did get outsacked first match, we still could make a comeback, which is nice. So yeah, top 8 was there, and when we sat down, I faced my the opponent I always face. It was usually in Christopher Furno's team, the guy with OTT who usually like I start stacking with triggers in the beginning, then he stacks with triggers in the later part of the game, and then he barely wins. That's usually what happens. Yeah, so usually like the close matches. But before we started with the match, this time we had to do a deck check, so I had to put all my cards together, sorted out by grade, and it took like, I think it took like 20 minutes before they checked everybody's deck and stuff, but well, it's legit, I guess. And we also had to deliver our deck list, because we didn't have to do it at the beginning, which is very strange, but yeah, I guess they only want a deck list from the top 8 because it's less work to do it like that. Yeah, so after all the stuff, basically we started playing, and what I noticed was that well, there were like a lot of like other French, I mean the German guys were sitting around us because they were like the only German team left in the top 8. So all of them were watching my match, and basically what happened was that all his triggers got stacked at the bottom for some random reason. Yeah, people were thinking I was cheating. I mean the German guys were joking around it. I know they didn't mean it, but I couldn't do anything. I mean, I was getting, I mean, everybody was getting watched by judges and stuff, so nobody could really cheat in a way. I mean, why would you cheat anyway? But the funny thing was that the Austrians got stacked at the bottom, so I was like, oh no, he will get crits, he will get crits. Then he didn't get any triggers, like only early game, like a draw and heal and a crit, maybe like a few, like 4. But then like 8 triggers were stacked at the bottom. It's really ridiculous. So yeah, I won that match 2-0, even in best of 3, just because his triggers were stacked at the bottom. Then my Gold Paladin friend, he was playing as DDD Dode, and he got several heals off which were at critical points. So he could easily survive with DDD Dode against Gold Paladin. He couldn't plus that much, so he won. And that happened for 2 matches, so he lost 0-2. Then my Revenger mate was playing as Angel Feathers. Yeah. I guess they both were pretty nervous. I saw that the way they shuffled and the way they played, especially since this is the top 8, so I can understand that you can get pretty nervous, and all the waiting as me is pretty nerve-wracking. I think, let's see what happened. It was really close because I didn't watch the first and second matches, but the third match basically came down to him getting several heals off and crits, and she also getting several off. and since Revengers basically has a better pulsing mechanic, he in the end won. But it was barely there. It was like really close. So he had to no guard at some critical points, and he didn't get crit and stuff like that. So it was really close matches, and we luckily got into top 4. It was either them or us. It was really close, and that was pretty much the first match in the top 8. So after that, we also had a break again, because for some reason we had so many breaks in the top 8. It was really ridiculous. After the break, we started playing top 4. And I was playing Spike Brothers, and my friend was playing Foeing Sword Gauntlet Buster, I think. Yeah, and the Gold Paladin friend was playing Gold Paladin. So that was pretty much a sack for the win match, I guess. My friend, the guy didn't run Garmor, so he played Cancelot, and he had to ride Cancelot first, which was pretty bad. So my friend pretty much just bashed away his rear guards. And yeah, if you guys see the deck profiles, which will be put up later by Bushiroad, he used Blaster Blade, so he retired all the front rows too, which was really funny. I basically won because the guy didn't get offered off, and he had to ride Cancelot in the game, so he won easily. I was playing against Spike Brothers. Spike Brothers, in a way, has either a good matchup against every deck or a bad match. I mean, the thing was that he has to rush me down. I retired all of his rear guards, kept my hand advantage, and kept my damage advantage, so I wouldn't get too low on damage. I mean, if I get on 5 damage and he break rides, he would win. So I kept my damage count low, tried to guard early, tried to retire his essential rear guards, and getting some 3 triggers in at some nice moments, and he didn't get any, so I won the first match easily. And the second match, well, I sacked him pretty much hard out of the game. I guess getting double draw on his first attack did help me a lot, yeah. And also using Cho to retire stuff. So yeah, the second game I easily won. The first game was a bit more closer, but with Eradicators being able to retire stuff and getting crits and stuff, it's basically a lot easier for me to utilize my strengths of my deck, and a bit harder for him, because it's really hard for Spike Brothers to set up the field and also break ride and be on the right moment to push for game. So yeah, it's for him it's a lot harder, and he didn't get the triggers he needed at that moment. My friend drank Eradicator, so I don't know what happened, but he won 2-1. Yeah, so we won 3-0 as a team as a whole, but I won 2-0 again, and the Gold Band player also won 2-0, and my Revengers teammate won 2-1. Then we had a break again, because getting breaks is so good. Then I think, the break lasted pretty long, because I'll talk about this after I talk about the match. Let's talk about the match first, but this break took like an hour, but that's because of a different reason. So the finals was against the only Invader team that was in top 8, I think, and they were playing Pale Moon, that was against me, Eradicators Foeing Reverse, that was against my Revenger mate, and Link Choke. Eradicator Foeing Reverse was against my Gold Paladin mate, which was even worse for them, and Link Joker was against Revengers. So yeah, I was playing against Pale Moon, the Crew Reverse. He did not run the Silverthorn Starter, which set him back against Eradicators, because basically I just retire everything and he couldn't set up his soul. That's pretty much what happened. Also, we had to light Liqueur first, like the normal one, and he was already at limit break, so he used that effect, but the soul wasn't set up that well, so I won that match. And then the second match, I think, it was he had to date Breakride for Breakride, because he was also running the Breakride. It wasn't that get the break off, but since I was at like 3-4 damage, I took one attack, and then I tried to guard the other one. So I had limit break and used Gauntlet effect, and then he couldn't guard the critical. So pretty much my Gauntlet Buster was hitting for 4 crit, which was very nice. So pretty much a good game by then. My mate in the finals, the Gold Paladin player, he got triple Josephus off again, because getting triple Josephus is our main strategy. Not really, but yeah, it was really lucky. That the funny thing was that his opponent was shuffling his deck like mad, and then suddenly, oh, triple Josephus, which was really funny. So yeah, that's what that happened. And yeah, the second match he outplayed her. I mean, Foaming Saber is, if you're playing Garmor, it's doable. And yeah, Revengers versus Link Joker. It was the first match, a really close match. Like I think he barely won, and the second match the opponent got great stuck. Yeah, that's kind of sad if you get great stuck in finals. Even though we already won as a team, because I won 2-0 and my teammate also won 2-0, it's not nice, especially since they filmed it. But I was like, just cut out the video and make a new one just for fun. I mean, I don't want to see a feature match where somebody's great stuck, right? So yeah, that basically concludes the end of the tournament. Yeah. And we also get the medal, also had a nice ceremony and stuff, talk a bit with the judges, and about how to schedule out this trip and stuff. So yeah, so what happened with the 1 hour break was because somebody stole 11-year-old's kid's deck. And yeah, man, I feel really bad about this. I mean, people stealing each other's decks, especially from 11-year-old kid. Don't do that, man. I mean, that kid probably had to save up all his pocket money for that stuff. So yeah, kind of sad. And yeah, overall, nice tournament, nice atmosphere, just like for the stealing stuff. And yeah, that's basically, we topped, and that's pretty much tournament report. If you like our videos, please subscribe and like. And yeah, hope you guys see you at the next video, and be sure to tune up for our goodies which we got and the unboxing of the medal. So that will be done in a different video. See you guys later.